Show you off in Lambos out on Collins. I be.
Hello friends, welcome back to Everything You Need. Today in this video, we are going to learn about designing of a Butterworth filter. Let us know what is a Butterworth filter. Butterworth filters have more linear phase response in the passband than types of filters such as Chebyshev or elliptical filters. Butterworth filter is able to provide better group delay performance and also a lower level of overshoot. These Butterworth filters can be designed using two techniques. Those are impulse invariance and bilinear transformation. Let us know what is an impulse invariant response. It is a technique for designing discrete time signal based infinite impulse response, which is an IIR filter, from continuous time filter in which the impulse response of the continuous time signal or system is sampled to produce discrete time signal. Now let us know what is a bilinear transformation. In digital filtering, it is a standard method of mapping the analog plane into a digital plane. By using this transformation, it transforms analog filters designed using classical filter design techniques into their discrete equivalents. Now let us know the steps that is used while designing a Butterworth filter. First of all, we will be provided with the values like passband frequency, stopband frequency, passband attenuation and stopband attenuation. And when they are asked to produce in different methods like impulse invariant response and bilinear transformation, we have to follow different steps which is included in this sheet. First of all, we have to find this omega p, where it is represented as passband frequency, which is in radians. Make sure to convert this given frequency into the radians format. And when it is asked for impulse response, that is omega p is equal to omega p by t. And for stopband attenuation, stopband frequency, it is passband frequency by time. And after completing this, we have to normalize the analog filter transfer function. For that, we use this equation, which is n greater than or equal to log square root of 10 power 0.1 time of passband stopband attenuation minus 1 by 10 to the power of 0.1 multiplied with passband attenuation minus 1 by log of stopband frequency by passband frequency. By getting this result, which is in between 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we will find out the polynomial of list of Butterworth polynomials. By this we solve, and from the question we will ask that we have to find a low pass filter or high pass filter. With respect to them, we have to interpret the S as S by omega c or omega c by S and continue the steps. Let us do this with an example. Now here is an example. Design a digital low pass Butterworth filter using bilinear transformation with passband and stopband cutoff frequencies equal to 800 radians per second and 1800 radians per second respectively. The passband attenuation is minus 3 dB, which is decibels, and the stopband attenuation is minus 10 dB. Now let us solve it. In the step 1, let us note the values that is given. He is given that passband cutoff frequency which is passband frequency is alpha p. Omega p is equal to 800 radians per second, and stop band frequency which is equal to 1800 radians per second. And it is given that passband attenuation is minus 3 dB, which is alpha p is equal to minus 3 dB, and alpha s stop band attenuation is minus 10 dB. Now we have to find the omega p, which is here it is asked to find out in the format of bilinear transformation. We know that in bilinear transformation omega p is equal to bilinear transformation 2t by tan omega p by frequency, stop band frequency by 2. Let us apply it. 2 by t tan. Now let us know the values. 2 by t. Here t is not given. In default cases we can assume that t is equal to 1. So 2 by 1 tan. Here it is given that passband frequency omega p is equal to 800, which is by 2, 400, 2 times of tan 400, which is equal to 3.23 radians per second. Keep this aside. Now let us find out the stop band, which is 2 by 1 tan stop band frequency is equal to 1800 by 2, which is 900, is equal to 2 times of tan 900, which is equal to 30.12 radians per second. In step 3, this is step 2. In step 3, we have to find the order of the equation. Finding the order. We know that for finding the order, we have to implement the values in this equation. That is n greater than or equal to log square root of 10 0.1 stop band attenuation minus 1 by 10 to the power of 0.1 passband attenuation minus 1 divided by log of omega s by omega p, which is equal to log of 10 to the power of 0.1, where stop band attenuation is minus 10 minus 1 by 10 to the power of 0.1, passband attenuation is minus 3, which is square root, by log of stop band omega c is equal to omega s is equal to 30.12 by 3.23. Here this value will be equal to log of 3 by 0.997 by log of 30.12 by 3.23, which is equal to 0.4913. As this was nearly equal to 1, as the polynomials will start from the degree 1, so we can assume that this is nearly equal to 1. As the order is 1, for first order transfer function transfer function h of s is equal to 1 by s plus 1, which is given in this sheet. Now in the next step, in the step 4, we have to find the cutoff frequency. Here it was asked for, that is omega c is equal to passband by 10 to the power of 0.1 passband attenuation minus 1 multiplied with 1 by 2n, where n is the order of the transfer function, which is in this case 1. This value is equal to, here alpha p is equal to 3.23 by this value is equal to 0.997, and after calculating this we will end up with 3.24 radians per second. And in the next step, step 5, we have to find the question first. In this case it was asked for low pass Butterworth filter. We have to find the low pass filter, that is this. In this case s, here it is given that for low pass filter s will be replaced by s by omega c. So s is equal to s by omega c, cutoff frequency. So now in h of s, 1 by s plus 1 is equal to 1 by s by omega c, which is 3.24 plus 1, which is equal to 3.24 by LCM will be taken, which is s plus 3.24. Now this was equal to h of s. Now we have came till here. Now we have to, in the bilinear, the s will be format of 2 by t 1 by z inverse by 1 plus z inverse, which is h of z. Now let us do it. In the step 6, we know that in bilinear s would be in the format of 2 by capital T, which is 1 minus z power minus 1 by 1 plus z power minus 1. In this case h of z is equal to 3.24 by, here s will be in the format of, in this format, which is 2 by 1 times 1 minus z power minus 1 by 1 plus z power minus 1 plus 3.24, which is equal to 3.24 by 2 times of 1 plus z power minus 1 by 1 minus z power minus 1 by 1 plus z power minus 1 plus 3.24 is equal to 0.62 of 1 plus z power minus 1 by 1 plus 0.24 times z power minus 1. If you are worthy with the calculations, please continue, otherwise you can leave till here. Now let us do another example using impulse invariant method. Now let us read the question. Design a digital low pass filter. Note that here it is asked for digital low pass filter, low pass Butterworth filter using impulse invariant transformation with the pass band and the stop band cutoff frequencies. Here it is given cutoff frequencies, which is equal to 200 Hz by 500 Hz respectively. The pass band and the stop band attenuations are minus 5 dB, minus 12 dB respectively. Here it is given that in the Hz we need them in the radians. Make sure them. The sampling frequency is given. So in the step 1 we have to note down the values. That is, stop band pass band attenuation is minus 5 dB, stop band attenuation is minus 12 dB, pass band frequency which is given in hertz is 200 hertz, and stop band frequency is equal to 500 hertz, and it is given that sampling frequency f sampling which is equal to 500 hertz. As we know that we have to maintain them in the radians per second, let us convert them. Pass band frequency is equal to 2 pi fp by fs, where fp is pass band frequency and fs is sampling frequency, which is equal to 2 pi by 200 by which is 500. After calculations, this is equal to 0.08 radians per second, and stop band frequency is equal to 2 pi capital F S, which is stop band, by F sampling, which is 2 pi stop band frequency is 500 by sampling frequency is 500, which is equal to, sorry guys, make sure that here it is 5000 hertz, and here 5000, by which you will get end up with a 0.08, and here it is 5000, 10 times to 5 zars, pi by 5, which is 0.2. Stop band frequency is equal to 0.2 radians per second. Now in the next step, which is step 2, we have to find the omega p, which is pass band frequency by capital T. In the case of impulse invariant, make sure to check them in the list. P equal to Wp by T and Ws by T. That is equal to, here it is T is not given, so let us assume that T is equal to 1. So which is equal to 0.08 by 1, which is no problem, radians per second, and it is omega s is equal to Ws by T, which is equal to 0.2 radians per second. And in the next step 3, we have to find the order. For finding the order, there is no change, which is same in both the cases of impulse invariant and bilinear transformation, which is n greater than or equal to log of square root of 0.1 10 power 0.1 stop band attenuation minus 1 by 10 to the power of 0.1 multiplied with pass band attenuation minus 1 by log of omega s by omega p, which is equal to 1.05 in this case. As this is greater than 1, let us equate to 2. We know that in impulse invariant or bilinear in Butterworth filters, for the order 2, the equation is polynomial is s square plus square root of 2s plus 1. That is, for second order filters, for second order transfer function h of s is equal to 1 by s square plus square root of 2 times of s plus 1. Now in the next step, step 4, we have to find the cutoff frequency. That is, omega c is equal to pass band by 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha, stop band pass band attenuation minus 1 multiplied power 1 by 2 power n, which is equal to 0.2073 in this case by substituting the values, which is radians per second. Make sure to do the calculations to the near of round of them. And in the next step, step 5, here it is asked, in this case let us see the question. Here it is asked for low pass Butterworth filter. For low pass filter, we know that S would be replaced with S by omega C, as it was mentioned in the sheet. Low pass will be S by S omega C, cutoff frequency, that is S by 0.2073. We know that H of S is equal to 1 by S square, which is S by 0.2073 whole square plus square root of 2 into S by 0.2073 plus 1. By solving, we will end up with 0.0430 by S square plus 0.2932 S plus 0.0430. For impulse invariance method, we can stop the calculation till here. Okay then, thank you for watching. Stay tuned to everything you need. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.